Richmond Hill residents need to feel safe and secure in our great city, and as the mayor of Richmond Hill, I am committed to public safety. Since taking office, I have met with countless residents to talk about the crime and safety situation here in Richmond Hill. I've heard your worries and concerns, and as a fellow Richmond Hill resident, I can easily relate. Actions speak louder than words, so when we are experiencing increased auto theft here in Richmond Hill, I represented York Region at the National Summit on Combating Auto Theft. I knew it was important to share the concerns of Richmond Hill residents and demand change at all levels of government, with involvement of industry leaders and law enforcement representatives. York Regional Police are working hard in our community every day. Their efforts to reduce auto theft with initiatives like Operation Auto Guard 1 and 2 are having great results. Another YRP effort was Project Dusk, targeting York Region break-and-enters committed by organized crime. This results in 20 individuals being charged in relation to 47 break-ins. But there is more work to be done. The increase in crime and auto theft is a national problem that we are bearing the burden of, and that's why continued support from the federal and provincial government is very essential to tackling the organized crime that is known to be behind this alarming trend. Bail reform is one important and urgently needed tool to deter crime, and I'm happy to stand with the provincial government in their recent calls for strengthening the justice system. I will continue to advocate for more positive changes to our criminal justice system to give Richmond Hill residents the protection that they deserve. I have been encouraged by the recent federal statements highlighting the importance of addressing violent crime in Canada. Here at home, YRP officers are critical partners in tackling the increase in crime. That's why I was adamant in the 2025 regional budget that our YRP receive the increased funding needed to add officers and resources so that Richmond Hill can be safe. I've made it my priority to keep open lines of communication with York Regional Police. I meet and speak with District 2 Division on a regular basis. My ride-along experience in Richmond Hill, my regular conversations with our officers, and my recent involvement in an important public safety announcement all help to further build that dialogue with YRP staff, establishing a strong partnership focused on keeping our city safe. Finally, YRP reminds us that community safety is a shared responsibility and that they need everyone's help to keep York Region one of the safest communities in Canada. On the YRP website, you can access the Community Safety Portal, which shares information about crime in our city, offers tips and tools, and even you can take the Level 1 Training Academy, where participants will become better equipped to keep their families and communities safe. Your safety is my top priority. Please contact me if you have a concern. I am here for you, and I am listening.